He's at 107, right?
109 speed.
He's right side smoking.
43, just lost a tire.
Number one, okay.
You don't have to do this. Put the gun down.
You have an opportunity to take it.
Chicago murder suspect flees to Ohio by Midwest safety. What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom here. Let's jump right into it.
In the afternoon on September 3rd, 2023, Findlay, Ohio troopers located a vehicle that they believed to be driven by a murder suspect. According to police statements, this person was suspected of a murder that took place over 4.5 hours away in Chicago, Illinois. Officers follow the suspect and attempt to pull him over in hopes of apprehending him in a peaceful manner. Unfortunately, the situation quickly gets out of hand.
Finley, I got PC. He's getting off at 12. $13.50. You want me to go 306?
I'm at the scales right now. Finley advised, Finley PD.
We're southbound back on the ramp. I got turn signal violation. Work back southbound. Yeah, I got more claims violation. I'm gonna go 3 with it.
Did you hear that? A potential turn signal violation. At the very beginning of the video, they said that the cops believe this is a murder suspect. Maybe it's the car. It is very possible that the police could have already had reasonable suspicion based on the car, the description, the license plate, what other information is already there. But in the suspect going off the off-ramp and then going straight from the turning lane, that is also reasonable suspicion of a traffic violation.
Top on 153.
Okay, we got aviation around. This is gonna be a pursuit.
The Hound is getting him ready.
As soon as you jump in, I'll go through with it.
Fully green, all units, signal 401148.
Finley is taking off. Southbound. Southbound 155, speeds 102.
Now the sirens are on. They are trying to officially detain him to pull him over. It does not look like the suspect is cooperating. So in addition to the traffic violations, now we have potentially fleeing the police. The charges are going to start stacking, I imagine.
Traffic's moderate for the left lane. Yeah, it's good.
Setting up to north of Peter.
6 is passing on the berm, speeds 85.
Passing on the arm doing 85. That is a traffic violation. That's also reckless endangerment. All of these innocent civilians around, their lives are in jeopardy because they are now in the middle of a police chase.
This vehicle is now southbound for the 153. Speed's at 107, right?
109 speed. 6 is passing on the shoulder.
Jeez Louise, 109 speed. So dangerous.
Just passing vehicle on the left shoulder. Speed 113, 6 is over right lane. Lane, south 146, speed 109. We got the 235 exit short leads on the left lane now, speed 110.
What lane are spikes in?
Still on the left lane.
Backing off for spikes. 145.
Both lane. Get out there, Scott. Right lane now. Good bike.
According to a phone interview conducted by the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, the suspect used his cell phone to call an acquaintance by this point in the chase. This is the retelling of the conversation that was held.
I was like, what is going on? He said, I'm calling to tell you this is it. Oh, shit. Forgive me for saying it. He was like, oh, shit. I got 4 cars behind me. And I said, what cars are you talking about? And he was looking like the effing police. They behind me. I told you that I'm just going to go out. I'm going to go out. I can't do this. And I was like, please pull over. Please surrender. Please put a surrender. He's like, they didn't put the spikes down. And he said, I'm still driving. And I was looking like, come on, please. I said, think about the family. He just said, I love you guys, and that was it.
His right side smoking.
Still in the right lane, south 143, just lost the tire. Copy flag, speed 89. Speed 89. He has at least 2 or 3 flaps.
Okay.
Third cheeser told me just lost another tire. I believe it's the front left. Speed 77. Smoking. 06 Green Pacifica. He's already lost both front. He's riding on rim. Deploy the spike. Do not deploy the spike. Okay, on those spikes. 640 can block off blue it. Hey, Dawson. I'm on the median now, on the 75.
Throughout the chase, officers coordinate by blocking off exits to prevent the suspect from evacuating the highway.
127 exits blocked. Line McCain is trying to make his way up in the left lane.
Still in the right lane, coming up on motorcycles. Back in the left lane.
Looks like he's got a fire under his car. It looks like he's having a hard time maintaining his lane. He's got a fire underneath his car at the time. Rydersville, exit 118, entering Authorized County, speed 71.
Losing more and more of his vehicle. We'll back off a little bit.
This area is going to be your best area for the least amount of traffic. There's no exit from here until Dawkins. Okay, additional contact has been approved. Take him out when you get a chance.
Did you hear that? The police are allowed to use reasonable force. Okay, what is reasonable force? Well, it's proportionate force. Here, we have somebody who is fleeing in a vehicle, driving extremely fast, endangering the public and those around them. A car is a deadly weapon. It really is, especially when it doesn't have rims and you're driving 75 miles an hour. Almost certainly trying to create contact with the car to stop it is proportionate, reasonable force.
I'm going to pit on the passenger side. 230 back up a little bit.
on the one in the order around 30-minute ETA.
Number 1, okay.
Successful pit.
30-minute ETA.
Number 1, okay.
Successful pit.
Successful pit.
In the median, we're done.
You may have noticed that the officer waited for approval before making contact with the suspect's vehicle. This is not due solely to the importance of officer coordination. The last audibly recorded speed of the suspect's vehicle was 66 miles per hour. Law enforcement agencies generally consider any contact over 45 miles an hour to be uncontrolled, unpredictable, and potentially deadly for everyone involved. Pit maneuvers at these speeds are held for extremely special circumstances, like ones where a murder suspect is involved. After the pit maneuver, the officers wait for the suspect to exit the vehicle with his hands up. They know the suspect is at least still moving after the crash and are keeping a safe distance to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, he's got a hand on the hand on the steering wheel, still in the driver's seat, moving him.
This is at 399.
Going.
Do you need additional Shelby units shutting down traffic?
Negative, Chad.
It's gonna go before you
Okay.
get out.
Engine 53 planes in the car.
Yeah, probably back up. It's
Plane, fire.
back up a little bit. Yeah.
1817, your traffic was unreadable. 1350, cars fully engulfed.
Doors open, hands up. We got one hand. I can't see his
Do
right.
we have eyes on? We able to see if the suspect the samples or who's out there?
I see one.
He's trying to get out. He's got the door open and he's attempting to get out.
He's got something in his left hand. He's got a gun in his left hand. Yeah, gun in his left hand. Gun in his left hand. Drop the gun. Point this way.
Somebody's got a gun in his left hand.
Drop the gun.
1442 pick while I'm out with 483.
He's out. He's out. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Gun in his right hand. Drop the weapon.
Gun in his right hand. Gun in his right hand.
Drop the gun. You're gonna walk away. We need cover. Move up with us. Drop the gun.
We use the SUV to move up with him. Yeah, SUV to move up with him. Move on.
Good with that? Rolling with him?
Your left.
I just want to point out here, the police are prioritizing officer safety, as they should. Nobody's around. No innocent civilians are around. They are waiting to engage. They do not want to unnecessarily harm themselves or the suspect, even though he has a gun and they could probably shoot, right? Probably use deadly force at this point. They are choosing not to out of safety, which is great.
As the suspect walks away from the crash, he begins to pose a serious threat to the pedestrians blockaded on the opposite side of the highway. Listen to one of the officer's thoughts at this moment in time.
He kept getting closer and closer to traffic where we had to stop. We had northbound traffic stop. We had a cruiser blocked traffic down there. There were a lot of civilian cars parked there. You know, and you know how civilian cars will park. You know, they don't just stop with lanes. They'll put 3-4 deep. You know, because they go, I'll just pull up this way. You know, so. With a rifle's effective range, you always got to know what you're shooting at and then what's beyond that, too.
So now they are worried about civilians. Now they have to do something fast, so they might engage.
Drop the gun! Watch it, watch it.
Stop.
Still holding by the trigger guard, right hand.
No, he's not.
Now he's not. He's got it gripped. He's got it gripped.
Yeah, we get that's all set closer to any other
Watch it.
passing motor.
Watch it.
Yep, watch yourself.
Watch the crossfire.
Do not let it hit passing motor.
Is your dog a bite dog?
Is this a bite dog?
Yeah, bite dog.
He's a bite dog, sir.
Do we want to send a
Send
dog?
a dog.
All right. Gotcha.
13, 13.
No, you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the cruisers down there in the city.
We gotta think about ending this, LP.
Do we want to send a dog?
I mean,
You didn't get me close enough. Close to the civilians.
sir, if we get him close enough, he said he can release the dog.
I just want to get it where.
Watch him, watch
Put
it.
the gun
Do we
down!
want to send a dog?
Drop the gun!
Put the gun down. Do it now.
Right, the K9 unit's good with it.
You good with bite?
Yeah, better bite if we get close.
He's good with
Right,
the bite.
we'll
He
go
just
if we
needs
get close enough.
I just want
He just wants.
How
to be
close?
close to my dog in case he's trying to shoot my dog.
Units, do you want Auglaize County SRT to respond?
You know what's interesting about the K9 response unit? First of all, K9 response unit is deadly force. These dogs are extremely deadly. But like we've already covered, the use of deadly force is almost certainly allowed at this point in time. But these canines are officers. They're not suicide bombers, okay? This canine handler is saying, hey, get me close enough to where this guy doesn't have the reaction time to shoot the dog that's running up, right? Like if the dog is just running down the road and you can see it coming, they're not going to do that, right? These dogs are officers. They are officers, and so long as no other life is a threat, they're not just gonna send this thing in to die, right?
Put it down.
You want to send him?
Sir, end this peacefully, please. Drop the gun.
Put it down.
Careful.
Watch it. Watch it.
We got to end this soon, boys.
Send that
Yeah,
dog.
he needs
Let's
to
get
get-
up there.
Where's his gun at?
Get closer.
Guns is. It's left hand, right hand.
Right hand.
now. Gun in right hand.
Drop the gun.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Drop the gun.
Put it down.
Drop the
Put
gun!
it down, sir.
Drop the gun.
You don't have to do this. Put the gun down.
Just wants closer for the dog. Do not do this, man.
Put the gun down.
You have an opportunity to take it.
We can't stop. Sir, just please drop the gun.
You don't have to do this, sir. No, you don't, sir.
Send that dog.
We always have choices. Put it down. Yes, sir.
What? We're getting closer. How close do you need to be?
How close you need to be?
Well, if his gun in his hand like that, you're not doing it, or shoot at my dog.
Okay,
Sorry, drops that hand down.
Okay.
It's just we gotta get up on him.
You have an opportunity.
In this situation, as long as it's not imminent with the innocent civilians, I agree with this handler, right? He's saying, I'm not gonna send my dog in there to get shot. That's not the canine's responsibility.
Get the shot.
He's got the gun to his head.
Stop.
Within 10 or 15.
And back to us. He wants 10 or 15 feet.
Guys walking away. Hold on.
What?
If he turns back around,
Put the gun down, man.
do not turn around.
If he drops
Get on your knees.
If he drops the gun again, he'll send him.
Get on your knees.
Get down. We can work this out. We can work this out. Go down.
Move it. Watch his hand. Watch his hand. Stay away from that gun.
Shots fired. Man down. Suspect down.
Secure him. Secure him. Hey, bring him medical back. Your knees.
Okay.
If you are confused about who fired that gunshot, you are not alone. In fact, even some of the officers on the scene were confused about who had fired the weapon at first. Listen to this post-incident interview of the firefighter captain who arrived on scene immediately after.
At some point you were told that the patient had been shot. Can you recall what information you were given about that?
Initial, and it was just, we were doing a job. The verbiage we heard was self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Later, they advised that that was not the case.
And you heard that over their radios, or was it your dispatch?
It was not on our end. There was law enforcement. I don't know if it came out of an officer's mouth or if it was radio dispatch, but that's what we assumed paramedic had up at his area of the incident.
And you said that command came to take him down, and your words were to take him out, or with a...
Correct, yeah, if he had a clean shot.
Do you know who gave that command?
I can't, I'm not 100%. You know, I can recognize voices, but I'm not 100% of saying it.
Or are you able to tell if it was a trooper or if it was a command staff member?
Well, that's just a voice on the radio, so I would really be fair to say that.
I didn't know if there was any like call sign that they lead with.
No, they'll just a unit number. That way, it's kind of generic. Nobody can really figure out who it is.
If you have an opportunity, take the shot.
When you saw it, did you see who shot at the suspect?
No, all I just heard is the rifle go off.
Okay, when did you find out who did it?
I think right when he said, I took the shot.
That's fired. Okay. Did he do it? Yeah. I shot.
Thankfully, the body cam footage, supported by post-incident interviews, reveal who actually fired their weapon. The chase that took place over 50 miles comes to an abrupt end when one of the officers fires their AR-15 rifle, shooting the suspect. According to an investigation conducted by the Ohio Bureau of Investigation, although medical treatment was given and the suspect was rushed to the hospital soon afterwards, he succumbed to his gunshot injury roughly 2 weeks later. Officials found an EAA 38 Special 357 Magnum revolver on the suspect themselves. On the scene, officials also discovered an Aero precision rifle with an AR platform that was .223 caliber. There was also a 30-round capacity magazine with 27 rounds and 1 spent casing. When asked about the details of that situation, this is what the acquaintance he called on the phone had to say.
Was he alluding to suicide, or did he go into more detail about that at all, or not?
Well, he had already told us on Saturday that that's what his plan was, to commit.
Did he say why?
He just said that he just hurt somebody. That's all. He didn't go in details to tell us what was going on. He just said he hurt somebody. He was looking like, I fucked up. I'm sorry, I fucked up. That's all he kept on saying.
Did he say how he would do it?
He's a security officer, so
okay.
And I was looking like, where are your weapons at? And he said, I got one. I think he said he had 2 in the chamber or something.
Given the totality of the circumstance, this person was extremely dangerous because they were willing to die. Based on everything that I saw, and especially with the fact that the civilians were coming up, right? He was walking towards the civilians. Probably everything checks out from a criminal procedure standpoint. Okay, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
Big verdict.